There are lots of housebreaking methods out there, but if you want this done quickly and effectively, then listen up. This is how I have potty trained my 2 dogs since they were puppies at 4 months old, and how I have recommended other friends and family's dogs that they potty train as well, so that they can avoid the headaches and messes long term. Puppies can normally hold their bladder for 1 extra hour compared to their age in months. So if you have a puppy that is 2 months old, then it can normally hold its bladder for 3 maximum hours. So this will be a rule of thumb to follow for the next month or so. And as your puppy gets bigger and older, then this will gradually increase and you will get more and more sleep. So don't give up hope. Let's say that in our hypothetical scenario, your puppy is 2 months old. So you are going to grab your phone and you're going to set a timer for 2 hours. So yes, it can hold for 3 maximum hours, but we are gonna start off proactively and set it for 2 hours to begin with. Every time your puppy goes out to potty, you're going to reset the timer and start all over again. Make sure you're taking them on a leash so that you are able to see that they're actually going potty and they're not just pretending to go potty behind a bush in the yard. Also, make sure to use the same door every single time that you take your puppy out. This will become really important later on, and you'll find that your puppy is going to be able to identify that door as the bathroom door. But Carla, what if my puppy goes potty before the timer goes off? Do not worry. Just reset the timer to a shorter time period next time around. So take your puppy out, reset your timer. So let's say your puppy just had an accident, you're at you're at an hour and 30 minutes. Make sure that your next timer is no more than an hour and 30 minutes. I would even put it to an hour and 20 minutes just to make sure that I have enough time to get them outside before the accident happens. And these things can vary a little bit depending on the breed and the size of the dog. Other things to consider are that if your puppy has just woken up from a nap, that you take them out as soon as possible. Your puppy most likely is going to have to go potty as soon as they wake up from a nap. So take them outside. If they potty, reset your timer. If they don't, continue your timer, but keep a close eye on your dog. Another tip is that if your puppy has just eaten or drank water, that you take them outside within 10 to 15 minutes of them doing that, and spend a little bit of time outside walking them so that their bowels can move and they can eliminate or do their business. So then you can reset your timer and start this all over again. Okay, this brings me to step number 3. The best way to be successful at step number 2 is to start this as soon as possible. Let's say you're bringing your puppy home today and you don't know when the last time they went potty is because you literally just met them. I would spend lots of time outside walking them and just getting them used to the leash. You'll want to stay out as much as you can so that you can physically see that your puppy has gone potty, and that's when you're going to start your timers based on just the general 1 hour plus the months of age. So I hadn't had a puppy in about 8 years until we got our Newfoundland Echo 3 years ago, and I had really forgotten how much work and dedication a puppy actually takes. So in order to be successful at step 2, you have to commit to your timers, and that includes during the night, 24/7, all the time, as much as you can. And if you are late by like 15-30 minutes, they will have a mess and you'll have to wake up at 3 a.m. and have a wonderful surprise to clean. And it's not fun when your puppy is 50 pounds and they're in a crate. So if you stick to your timers and just not sleep ever, then you will be rewarded with doing this as quickly as possible. It is definitely worth it once your puppy starts getting used to it and you start getting it right. It takes a little bit of time, and I'm not gonna say that potty training is the easiest thing in the world if you don't have the time to commit to these things, because the more you fail at these timers, the longer it's going to take for you to potty train. some dogs just learn quicker than others. We used to have a poodle and he was so smart, like he learned this within the first week. So it really just depends on the breed of dog, the size of dog, and the environment that you're in. If you live in an apartment, it's a little bit harder for dogs to understand that the front door is also the door to the stairs, which is also the door to the bathroom. So it just takes a little bit of time for certain dogs, and depending on your situation. Do not be discouraged if it's taking you longer than someone else that you know. In my experience, containment or a leash have been really helpful in potty training both of my puppies. What I mean by that is if you are crate training, if you have a pen, if you have gates around your home, limiting the amount of space that your puppy is able to access in your home is really going to help them be successful in potty training. It gives your puppy an area to explore that is not too far from you, where you can watch them closely and have them within reach, so that you know exactly when to take them out. Secondly, it provides an area for you to determine when to add food and water, and this is especially helpful for when you have multiple dogs in the house. My other grown dogs were already used to when they need water, they're already potty trained, and removing the water for them was unnecessary. Another thing you can do is also put them on a leash and just get a little carabiner, a little clip or something, and attach them to your belt loop and make sure that they're with you at all times. And you'll know when they start to circle and when they're starting to sniff around and when you need to take them out. So this is how I potty trained my 2 puppies. If you found this video helpful, then definitely leave a like and consider subscribing so that you can hang out with me more often, and we would love to have you here. Hope you puppy parents are doing great, and I wish you patience and I wish you luck, and you got this. Do not quit, because it gets easier and easier as you go. I'll see you guys next time in my next video, and peace out.